Coming from GeekWire and many other sources, Zillow cuts more than 500 jobs in its largest layoff of the year. I know it had been a little while. I think it's been a whole week since I talked about layoffs. I know you were worried. You're like, Eli, when are you going to talk about layoffs again? Well, don't worry. There are going to continue to be just so many layoffs on the horizon because that's what these companies have to do. They overhired for years. I would argue they were overhiring long before COVID. It didn't make sense back then. Basically, the reason they were doing it back then was to put asses in seats, to pretend like they were successful businesses so that they could get more investor money. Basically, you get more investor money, you hire more people to get more investor money. You're not worried about profit. You're not worried about revenue. You're not worried about real user growth and all that kind of stuff. You're worried about just putting asses in seats. And so the problem that we're dealing with right now is all of these companies are right-sizing. They simply have too many employees. They have to get rid of those employees. And so they're eliminating employees again and again and again. It really does not have a hell of a lot to do with artificial intelligence. It has to do with they hired way too many people from the get-go. And this is where it's going to be hard to be a technology professional for the next few years. All of you people out there, they used to tell me about you're in this field because of the passion. Well, guess what? Prove it, motherfuckers. Prove it. Anyways, we take a look at this. Seattle-based online real estate company Zillow Group laid off more than 500 employees Tuesday, about 7% of its workforce, its second and largest round of cuts this year. So it's not even the first round of cuts, it's the second round. The layoffs are about, quote, ensuring we have a disciplined cost structure and getting more efficient with the right people in the right positions. And this is what I've been talking about for a while now is hey, wow, remember that word? Some of the youngins out there who are under the age of 35 might be like, efficient. How do you say that word? Efficient? We haven't had to worry about that in the corporate world for the past decade and a half. And that's what we're hearing from all of these companies, right? And that's what I try to explain to you folks, right? All these CEOs, all these executives are lemmings. They do what every other executive does because they're doing it, right? And this is what we're seeing right now is everybody is optimizing for efficiency. Meta is optimizing for efficiency. Microsoft is optimizing for efficiency. Zillow is optimizing for efficiency. And your fucking grocery store is going to be optimizing for efficiency because that is the word of the day. And honestly, that makes a lot of sense, right? Companies want to be able to produce and ship the highest amount of goods at the highest profit point that they can with the least amount of resources. That's what businesses do, boys and girls. I know I get a lot of pushback from the youngins over this. They're like, you know the problem with these corporations? They're just in it for profit. It's like, yes. Yeah, no, that's exactly what the corporations are up. Yeah, the corporations are up to profit, right? And so that's why they're firing people. Is they know they can produce as much or more with fewer people, and so that's why they're eliminating these folks. And if you think this is bad now and you want to cry now, let me tell you, it is only going to get worse. They are currently right-sizing for a good economic environment. We are not actually in a good economic environment. So when they realize that, they're then going to start right-sizing into a bad economic environment. And then at about that time, we actually are going to see the AI efficiency gains. I don't really want to say the AI efficiency gains. We're going to see the automated systems that are supported with AI technology efficiency gains. And they're going to eliminate even more people. It's going to be a bloodbath for 3 more years. I would argue it's going to get bad for about 3 more years. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You ever hear a story about when I got laid off of pizza delivery after the .com bust? Yeah. Anyways, you're going to get those kind of stories too. Oh, Lordy. Let's see here. Zillow Group CEO said in a company blog post announcing the cuts. He said the decision reflects, quote, both the strides we're making in our strategy and the reality of what is required of us to grow at scale. Uh-oh, they're dealing with reality now. That's a bad sign. He continued, quote, continuing to grow at scale requires us to work differently than we do today. And that is also the interesting thing with these businesses is, again, the whole thing with these particular businesses, look, if you have your mom and pop shop and you get a couple of extra employees, whatever. One of the curious things with these businesses is they're supposed to be designed to scale, right? The entire thing with these technology companies is they're supposed to be designed to hyper scale. That's the whole name of the game. Monopolize the world is the name of the game. And I think that's one of the interesting things is what we've seen is they have literally done such a piss poor job of hiring employees that they're now in the position that the employees that they have are preventing them from scaling, which basically is a hell of a thing. And that's where we talk about things like layers of management. There are just way too many layers of management. There's way too many meetings, the whole 9 yards. When I talk about doing technology support 20 years ago, right? The closest my boss ever was, I was in Baltimore. The closest my boss ever was Chicago. We had one meeting a week. That was a complete and utter misery. Everything else was done through was called Tivoli, our work order system, and calling people every once in a while. Otherwise, we just did our damn jobs. One of the things what we notice in the modern world of technology is so many people that got hired as quote unquote technology professionals don't actually know how to do technology. They do know how to do meetings. They do know how to do paperwork. They do know how to do bureaucracy. So you hire people and they want to prove that they're valuable to the company, but they don't actually know technology. They do know bureaucracy. What are you going to get? You're going to get more and more and more bureaucracy. And what that means is even if you have people that can actually accomplish the work, the more employees you have, it is literally going to become more difficult for your qualified employees to actually get anything accomplished. Which means if you want your qualified employees to actually do something, you got to fire a whole bunch of levels of bureaucracy. And that is what we are seeing out of so many of these companies, whether it's Meta, whether it's Zillow. Basically the idea of flattening the org chart, like getting it down to something fucking reasonable and focus on shipping products. Remember as a technology professional, when the concept was ship or die. Ship product or fucking die. That was the mantra. Remember those days? I remember those days. We're going back to those days. Anyways, Zillow told GeekWire the cuts were not driven by AI. Quote, today's changes are about better positioning Zillow for the path ahead, which includes having the right people in the right roles and being able to move faster, a company spokesperson said. And that is the other thing. This is one of the reasons we know the AI bubble is going to be popping soon, is one of the things you notice out of these technology companies right now is that they're not even talking about AI anymore, right? I talk about this with optics, right? Optics for investors. You want to say things that'll make investors feel good so that they hand your company more money for equity. And so that was one of the big things. Like you go back a year ago, everything was about AI disruption, right? We're eliminating employees because of AI. Well, here's the thing. Everybody knows that so much of AI is worthless. Everybody knows that so much of AI has almost no ROI to it. So if you start really talking a lot about how AI is the reason that you're getting rid of all of these employees, and people know that AI is a lot of garbage, right? The investors are going to start asking questions. Wait a minute, if we know AI can't accomplish very much, but you're eliminating all these employees because of AI, does the CEO actually know what's going on? Is the CEO dealing with August of 2026? It seems like they're in February of 2026, and that's unacceptable. So they've stopped talking about artificial intelligence because artificial intelligence optically no longer looks good. They're now focused on efficiency, which is realistically, at the end of the day, the truth of the matter. So anyways, Zillow is dumping more employees because of efficiency. Yep. It's only going to get worse. It is only going to get ever so much worse. And to be clear, I don't have any employees. Don't get mad at me. Don't scream at me. I am not going to lay off any of my employees because of AI or any other reasons, because I don't have employees. Because employees are, wait for it, a colossal pain in the ass. The longer I can stay without employees, the longer I will have a smile on my face. So anyways, this is what's going on in the world. What do you think about this? What do you think about Zillow getting rid of employees? What do you think about these technology companies eliminating employees and no longer trumpeting that it's about artificial intelligence? Isn't that a curious thing with the narrative going on in the technology world? I don't know. Put your thoughts down below. If you like these episodes, do remember they're on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Link is down below. You can also follow me on LinkedIn. There's a link down there too. With that, see y'all later.